Good evening and salutations, my BNB fans. Let's get right into the Liam and Hope stuff because I said this yesterday. I'm pretty sure I said this yesterday, or maybe the day before. I was like, Liam has a choice. He can either sit there and forgive her because, apparently he made transgressions back in the past, or he can choose to just walk away. And although people will sit there and chastise him for not giving her another chance after she did the same thing for him. That's the thing about feelings. They're not logical, you know? You feel what you feel, and at the end of the day, it is what it is. And so he chose to not forgive her. And here's the thing. He said this so casually, it just rolled off the tongue that it caught me by surprise. He was like, all right, I'm going to get my stuff. I'm going to come back and get the rest of my things. And I want a divorce. And it was just like, it's like following a sentence. And then it was like, I'm sorry, what did you say? Did you just, no, I missed that part. No, I got to you're leaving the house, you come back to give the rest of your stuff. Oh, you're getting a divorce. He just said it so casually, and I want a divorce. And that's it. He just walks right on out. And she is just dumbfounded at this point. She is completely dumbfounded at this point. The only thing she keeps saying is, I'm sorry, don't ruin my marriage, yada yada yada, think about the kids, yada yada yada. He just walks on out. And he talks to Wyatt about the whole thing. And Wyatt isn't there looking at the situation like, bro, when it's funny, the dramatic music didn't even really come in when he said he wanted to divorce her, but it came in when he told Wyatt that he wanted a divorce. Just the look on his face was like, yes, that's pure cringy soap opera look. I love it. And he looks at you, he's like, bro, I get it, you're angry right now. It's in the heat of the moment, but maybe if you chill out, after being at dad's place for a little bit, chill out, maybe you'll sit there and cool down in time. But he's just tired. He's like, it's not just that. And he says the same thing to Stephanie. He's like, it's not just that. I'm just tired. I'm tired of Thomas living in my head rent free. I'm sick of constantly sitting there saying the same things over and over again, of worrying, of just having that feeling. You know, I feel like in a lot of ways that this divorce was just a long time coming. This divorce was a long time in the making. And when he went over Steffi's place and he told her the same thing, she's shocked. She is shocked. Once again, was this day 3, day 4? I've lost count. She still doesn't sit there and tell Finn about the kiss. When she's talking to Finn about Thomas and Hope and Liam. She talks about everything else except the kiss. Because as you know, we gotta sit there and make a minor inconvenience to be a major problem. Because that just makes sense. We gotta build up the tension a little bit. So we got that going on, right? And then Liam does something where he does it again. And as I'm watching it, I'm just like, broski, what are you doing, broski? What's the matter with you? You can't even sit there and blame this on hugs, put a D in front of it, or alcohol. This is just you being you. And once again, he kisses Steffi. I'm like, well, if you just would have sat there and told him the first time, then he would have handled it. Or at the very least, at the very least, he would have sat there and maybe, because now he's going to sit there and find out that you kissed him or y'all two kissed twice. Once, twice, one of them. It ain't a good look. And once again, she just has that look of fear and shock and surprise and everything. And it's just like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? So you got that going on. And you got RJ that comes to the house, finds out that Hope just looks in disarray. And it's like pulling teeth with her, trying to figure out what's going on. She starts telling this story all slowly and everything. And I'm like, the reason why you're sitting there not getting to the point is because you know how bad you effed up. That's why you're not getting to the point. So we sit through this 7-minute cycle or 8 minutes, however long it takes, for her to actually get to the point of her sitting there telling telling RJ that she kissed Thomas. At first, she didn't want to even say it. But she was like, you know what, listen, people are going to find out anyway. Okay, well, this is, and of course, Steffi, when she was talking to Finn, she was like, this is going to be a ripple effect. The line, the job, the family, everything is going to be a ripple effect from what Hope did. Now, you add in fuel to the fire by having Liam doing what he did. Because, see, this is why the first time that he kissed her, and he just skipped to the plane park, and plane park, and him just going back to LA, and there was no conversation prior to that of like, what the hell are you doing? Because at least she would have sat him down and talked to him. Fine. But you know what she didn't even sit there and do when he got to the house? Hey, what was that for? What was that about in LA? Nope, we're just going to sit there and talk about you and Hope and, that y'all going to divorce. Which is important, but I feel like you being a married woman and him kissing you, that would have kind of took a little bit of a priority. Apparently not. So once again, it happens. I gotta sit there and say for a Friday episode, this was actually pretty good. Once again, B&B is actually surprising me. Now, the one thing I would sit there and say about B&B and YNR is Liam and Kyle are both treating the women in their lives completely unfairly. Treating them like trash. That's what it comes down to. Both just unreasonable in their own ways. So I find it very interesting as I'm sitting there watching B&B, and I'm like, it's giving me a lot of Kyle vibes. I wonder what Hope is going to sit there and do when she finds out that Liam kissed Steffi. Now, because I haven't been watching the show that long, I know that there's transgressions that Liam did to Hope. Fortunately, because I wasn't really there or watched it, it's like, so it's not impacting me as much. But I feel like that's about it for right now. I can't really think of anything else that wound up happening. So with that being said, I'm going to go. I want to thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.